Fantastic stories. So, what I picked up from that is, passion. You need to have a lot of passion. Don't try and start too big. It's a disaster. Start small and inshallah, passion hai to aapki, your restaurant will also build up and you'll have the following and you'll start to get bigger. Um, Also, Rahim, what I was very interesting, you spoke about during COVID, you wanted to make sure that your staff were looked after and your staff were taken care of. And this is what I find, बहुत से family businesses में लोग अपने staff का बहुत ही ख्याल रखते हैं, they really look after them. So I think this would be a good question to start with you, Rahim, is, so at this time for your business, number one, how many people do you employ? So just tell us a little bit about that. And आपके सबसे बड़े people challenges क्या हैं? So what are the big issues that you have with people and managing your people? Because, those are the biggest nightmares for most businesses: people management, skill management, losing your great skill sets. So let's start with you, Rahim, in terms of कितने employees हैं and then how do you...
हमारे employees turnover का कोई problem नहीं है अलग से. हमारे पास ऐसे भी 2-3 लोग हैं जो कि who've been with us for last 32 years. मोस्टली 18-20 साल तो है ही हैं, और नए लोग आते हैं. हमारा सिस्टम अलग है, मतलब दे स्टार्ट एज अ डिश वॉशर एंड दे टर्न आउट टू बी द शेफ्स. तो वो उनको प्रमोशन के जो है चांसेस होते हैं. सो दैट्स व्हाई दे आर हैप्पी एंड द वे वी ट्रीट देम इज लाइक अ फैमिली. तो हमारे यहाँ टर्नओवर का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, हमारे यहाँ ओवर स्टाफिंग का प्रॉब्लम है.
कितने स्टाफ हैं एट दिस पॉइंट?
माशाल्लाह बहुत हैं, सिर्फ एक आउटलेट में 800 से ज्यादा है माशाल्लाह. we are like Okra is a different story, Okra is like elitist थोड़ा सा. हम लोग ये run of the mill, we work on a model where our profitability is low but the turnover is high. So we need more staff, so we're happy about it, alhamdulillah.
तो आपके क्या से challenges, तो कुछ तो होंगे challenges कि apart from staff retention, whatever, what about like training वगैरह में, उसमें आपको फिर
जो society के चीजें हैं, challenges हैं, deficiencies हैं, वो ज़ाहिर हमें भी face करने पड़ते हैं. Literacy है, मतलब non-willingness to learn वगैरह वो, लेकिन but we handle them in a way कि उनके job जो needs हैं, requirements हैं, वो पूरी हो जाएं. We give them training, we're tolerant with them. तो काफ़ी हद तक दो चीज़ें जो है वो हम it's a no with us management wise. एक चोरी और दूसरा कोई झूठ बोलना, because then you cannot depend on them. तो इन दोनों के अलावा हर चीज़ को we take a lenient view.
Excuse me. Great, thank you so much, Rahim. That's really, really interesting. Because I'm just thinking, if I was a waiter, I would probably want to be working at Barbecue Tonight, because quite honestly, tips में आप बहुत बना सकते हैं because of the fact कि आपका turnover इतना है and you have so many, you turn the tables around so fast that it would be a very illustrious kind of career for a waiter to be at your place than any other kind of Pakistani.
We started the free valet service. We started the home delivery service. We were the first. और alhamdulillah वो अच्छे खासे tips में पैसे बनाते. We're happy about it.
Exactly. That's wonderful. Okay, Ayaz, same question to you. And I'm sure you have a very different set of challenges for fine dining.
Yeah, it's. When I opened, I opened with 2 staff, and that's how we opened. And that's. I always think that there is more like divine intervention, because nothing, and all these difficulties that were placed in front of me were all things that was later on to be working in favor of setting up a good restaurant. But of course, staff education and with the kind of food that I was serving, it's all timing. It's all very important. The timing part is where the pressure starts, and all the food that you serve, even barbecue, wherever, it's all perishable. So that's where the pressure comes. So all this adds up to to we staff being very meticulous, and of course, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but I was pretty demanding, and for that reason, I mean, the first after 2 weeks, one chef left, one cook left. So like they say, heat of the kitchen.
Too hot in the kitchen, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, in the end, I mean, I have some core staff, including the chef, who've been there now for 19 years, who've been with me, and they're the one who are training other staff who get inducted, new people that come in. It's a tough business because we're doing a foreign food where these people don't have the exposure. So still now, I mean, with managing people, it's not being able to get the pasta right, not being able to, it's criminal. For example, in our thing, sacrilege to have fish overcooked. You can't have fish overcooked and things like this. So all this. But anyway, I had over these 20 years, I had 200 chefs who've left, cooks
Wow.
and chefs. Yeah, but now it's more stable. I've retained staff, and of course, as a lot of restaurants who don't look into this, they have to look at the HR. Like we create value for the guests, you have to create value for the staff. I mean, of course, the learning curve of first 5, 6, 7 years was rough, and of course, then we get to know that retaining staff, creating value for them, talking to them. So all these things are very important. It's not hiring a chef and a manager.
Okay, Fariha, I think you have one final question from our guest, right?
I have one final question, and I think maybe this time I can start from Ayaz. Ayaz, आपने काफी चीजें mention की in terms of what to do, and you did mention about the people challenges, but I'm just curious to know, for those who are setting up their businesses, either specifically in the food business or any other area, what are the don'ts also? If they have a particular mindset, a particular behavior, that's never going to work. आपने कुछ तो mention भी किया कि things that you feel have made you successful, but tell us about what are the don'ts.
What are the don'ts?
Yes.
Don'ts are, I mean, I don't know. They have to have. They should never think about the money. That's for sure. If you're getting into a business and you already have your feasibility set up and you think, okay, I'm going to invest so much and I want to make sure, it's not going to work. So your passion has to be ahead of all that. You have to focus on the food or whatever business that you're starting. That's what you have. Your focus has to be on the food, and I think they have to be willing to give time, because everybody comes in with a different formula. They want to hire a manager and a chef and they think it's going to work. It doesn't work, because if it's barbecue tonight or it's okra, whatever, we have to set the tone. We are there working with the people, with the staff. You can't leave them. Once that, and a lot of people think it's just opening a business like that. It doesn't work. Now, what has happened to successful businesses is the main thing is the culture. The culture develops over the years, and then we set the culture. Culture is, by contributing with the staff, with being persistent on certain things, on the quality and things. So that's how we have to develop a culture, and once the culture is set, it's easy to sustain through.
So I think what I gather, it takes time, one, to build the culture, the organization you want to. There's no magic formula, and also I think what you're saying is think from your heart also. So because a lot of people open the spreadsheet, as you're saying, think of a business, prepare a business plan and say, okay, boom, you go. But you need to have a little bit of a passion, heart and gut as well.
देखिए, जैसे आवाज कह रहे थे ना, मैं भी यही ऐड करूंगा इसमें कि restaurant business is all about food. The timing of the food, the taste of the food, and the price of the food. It is about satisfaction. घर में आप जाओ और आप थके हुए हो, खाना आपको टाइम पे नहीं मिलता, कितना गुस्सा आता है, ब्लड प्रेशर ऊपर चले जाता है. तो रेस्टोरेंट जो है वो, if it's a successfully structured restaurant, तो तो वहाँ पर ये सारी चीजें have to be taken care of. So it's all about organizing your sort of structure in a way that there is a customer satisfaction. कुछ customers होते हैं जो कि they don't want their meal in a rush. वो आराम से बात करना चाहते हैं, it's a social gathering, whatever. कुछ customers होते हैं उनको जल्दी जल्दी चाहिए होता है. So then you need to know what the customer wants, and every individual is different. उसकी upbringing अलग है, उसका experience अलग है, उसका day का जो happening है वो अलग है. तो उसकी जो उस वक्त की needs होंगी जब वो आपके restaurant पे है वो भी अलग होगा. Every individual will be different, and this is the art, the skill that you need to have to understand what each individual wants. और अगर उसको उसी तरीके से ट्रीट करेंगे you will be successful because repeat आपके पास business आएगा. और अगर आप उसको नहीं करेंगे तो it will be very sort of apathetic. वो आप कस्टमर को आप जानते ही नहीं हैं, तो कस्टमर की नीड्स ही आप नहीं जानते, तो जाहिर है फिर वो कस्टमर जो है इतनी ज़्यादा अलाइनमेंट नहीं करेगा आपके रेस्टोरेंट के साथ जैसे कि एक मोटिवेटेड कस्टमर करता है. तो repeat business is very important, and repeat business will only happen if you know your customer well.